Does it blow your mind?
Stadium in Orchard Park, New York.
So what is this?
It's week 13 of the NFL on EA
See, there you go.
Set to kick off.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway
You
at week
think about
13.
it, you don't just guess.
This will make it into the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
We'll go see. Yep. Why did I say Ashley Cap?
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down, but able to slip
Where did
across
you
the
start?
35.
Well, let's split it.
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to
You just read it. Come on.
They're taking
Stop
charge
guessing.
of this game. They're
I know you're
always
tired.
gonna
This is the
protect
last
the
week.
quarterback.
Allen now on first
You just
down.
read it. What's the
And his first
Constitution of
look
the
is
sentence read?
incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. That'll bring up second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last
write
4
that
or
there.
5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper?
Capital.
I mean, this is unusual
I know.
for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Drop.
He finds McLaurin.
Code. Color each pencil a different color.
Bills touchdown.
Or each one of these pencils a different color.
Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted.
Anybody shooting?
Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
I'll shoot after I finish my Madden game, Jimmy.
Now this will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the
Now
first
he's
play
out
of the
for
drive.
Kevin Durant and James Harden.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Jefferson on the tackle.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end
He
zone.
was good.
Had a snoot
Color
phone,
the
didn't
words,
he?
colored
How
on the
about
site
that?
words. You
Big-time
know
game.
how to do
He's
this.
going to fire one deep.
Start with that one.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 46 yards.
That's crazy.
It's not
This
offensive
fact
front,
says
offensive and defensive guys that'll agree
every
on
player
much,
with the
but
last
one
name
place they
Richardson
find
to
common
ever play in the
ground.
NBA
You've gotta
played
protect
shooting
or
guard.
attack the middle of the field, and no one was there. What a big play.
The last name Richardson.
Moving it downfield.
2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's
Harden
the
said in the
magic
interview that he's an elite player, elite
You
teammate,
give
and
yourself your
an
best
elite
chance to
leader.
win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be
James
in some
Harden
trouble.
in his
And I think
first,
so, because then you turn
in
it
his
into a
first
shootout, and that means your offense
interview.
has to keep pace.
They show run with 3 tight ends
So-
here on first down. This is Swift on the
Color in
counter.
between the lines, man.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Stop rushing.
Sets him up nicely, first and goal.
Don't look at me
There's
like
a
that.
pickup of 14. Here's Swift.
You have to go sit in
And
the
he'll
room.
get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. DeAndre Swift with
Is what?
touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Videos
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
That's fun. That's fun.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third.
We'll take a break.
Conversion.
You got
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical.
We've done like
to
6
keep
sheets
drives
today.
going.
So
If points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
All right. Take a tablet and you take it when you go play in your room.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders.
Since you're tired, go ahead and go
Closes
upstairs and
quickly
play.
there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage.
You can use your TV
held their
in there.
spot and stacked him
You
up.
can use your TV and your
Allen's
tablet.
throw is complete.
Allen's pass.
I know many people
No,
like
I'm
to
just-
throw
I'm
to the
telling you that
tight
you
end,
can.
maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective
Good job on
step
the work
forward.
so far.
Just 4 yards on the pick.
Hey, close
That's
that.
good enough to extend the drive.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but third and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because
Yeah.
a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. From the gun, it's Allen. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Dude, he has to do some of these like super remedial work feeds. He just like looks at me. Why the hell?
Game 7-6.
7. Ravens 6.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
33-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Now it appears we've got an injury. injured Raven down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. He's giving me an evil eye, folks. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him.
Danny, where are you playing?
That incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Smith catches left side. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Again, he'll drop to throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Didn't.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
I thought we were turning injuries back on.
Throwing now is Allen, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to
it makes you.
Brings up
nice play there to force the incompletion.
It makes you make play. It makes you do rotations.
When you're the underdogs and you're playing on
That's the difference. That's the difference.
You have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win
the whole game.
Battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5. Good.
Don't you bring Kobe into this?
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming
Don't you bring Kobe into your stewarding?
The passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on
Right.
the play.
He wants to go in and fucking
from a
change that
safety
shit
to
every
come up
game.
there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's the strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
Is there a pass assist
Because officials
on?
always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused
Is-
the play. You did it. I had to.
Well, there was one pass particularly in mine and Keem's game where he like threw that. It was some kind of like up over the top bullshit that where I like he was somehow able to get the ball up over the top to his center, and I've never seen that pass before, and that's what made me think that there's some kind of a. No, it was not. I was like, it was different. I can flip it if he swings, but it's not pressing. It wasn't pressing the triangle. It was completely different.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball.
He may have pressed triangle to get the pass, but like the way that this pass, like the ball flew, it made me think that there was some kind of pass assist on.
They always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the lead is up to 8. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
I doubt it. I've never seen this. I've never seen this animation the entire time I've ever played 2K.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Ravens ready to take over. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do. And
Fucking Giannis' heart crusher.
The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
Heart crusher is a motherfucker.
Also showed confidence in the defense.
I think if you miss 2 shots where they guard you, your whole team gets cold.
And start over and rebuild that confidence.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there.
Somebody asked James Harden about his condition.
Almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder.
I need to watch this.
Force the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. Yeah,
How would you
and he is
describe your
into the
condition
end zone for a
now?
Baltimore touchdown. A big play
He smiled,
there.
said great.
His 14th touchdown now on the year. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up.
Yeah, they did his first press
As a
conference.
former DB,
Somebody asked
you
him
might
about his
not like
condition,
this
and he
either,
said
but from a
it's
wide
great.
receiver's
He
perspective,
smiled real big.
those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
Did they change something with the matchmaking?
Glad I wasn't the one trying to
Call
chase it.
of Duty?
Right side. And he's got
Let me
it.
know.
So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Excuse me, and that won't happen.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his third.
I just wish the substitution took into account what your minutes threshold say.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Kenny Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken,
Oh,
they
really?
gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
I need to start
And
fucking
just
with my
looking
settings,
really
man. I
porous,
don't ever
aren't
change
they?
They
shit.
really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of
McHale.
games.
Is it Michael?
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum.
Dude, what
I know
happened to
they're eager to
Tyreek
get out there and
Evans?
put it on display.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Was it drugs?
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground.
That was
But I
Michael
think the
B.
play
That was
gets made
Michael
by
B's.
the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner.
Easily,
to
yeah,
find the hole.
he's playing the G League right now.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will
Playing
stop with
this league
18
makes me remember
seconds to
why I
go in the
shelved
first
2K
half.
and started playing other shit.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And the throw left side.
Christopher Shea just had a pretty good game in real life.
Couldn't keep his feet in.
I think he scored 30 points with him.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's Hall. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Especially the young
So
ones.
after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this 1st half.
Yeah, those guys just move so well without the ball. You know what I mean? Like,
We fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
Sanchez set to kick off.
Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar.
Set
More
screens.
snow on the horizon as
they know
we
they
are
better hit.
back underway in
They
half
better hit
number
that
2.
fucking 18-foot mid-ranger.
And up to about
That's-
the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Because he would catch that, especially in the triple threat. He would catch that shit, make it think that he was going inside to Rashid, and he would just pull wetter.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and the interception thrown in.
Yeah, and then
the
just
red zone
and then
last
just
time.
swat
We'll see if
snap.
they can rebound.
Right.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, "Don't do that again." What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to...
Now that'll be tipped and
You guys are tough,
intercepted.
man.
Picked up by Sidney Jones. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Dabo was at the time probably the best defender in the league. He's wing
So
defender.
they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that
Dabo
they'll get coached
Sabalosha.
up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
And then who else did you guys have on that team? You guys had another long
Throwing on
defensive
first
wing.
down is Allen. On the right side, open is
Tayshaun
Gesicki.
Prince, that's what I'm thinking of. Tayshaun Prince.
6 yards on the pickup,
Same.
and that'll make it second down.
I know exactly what's
Yeah,
going to be
I'm
said
thinking
about
about
that
Tayshaun
play from the
Prince.
defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one
He,
tackler to the ball.
and he started really developing his three-pointer, especially that corner three with you guys.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Operating from the gun, Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap.
Ben
He locked
Wallace
in on
just
his
does that
target, but he was covered
workhorse.
quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again, Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell.
I'm about to jump to game check.
9 yards, and that
Jaren, let me know.
send
Send me an invite when you're ready to play. Rosen, I'm jumping over the
Came
Taurus.
to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
Yeah, he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take it through.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not the
way.
tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. On the crossing route, complete. That's Hall. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now left side on the swing pass. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. He will push his way down to about the 14. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. It's Smith. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. On 1st down, Allen. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Going for it with Sanders. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that...
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in a sack. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Jones breaking from the contact. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So after the INT, it's Allen. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
Terry McLaurin. That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 13.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That catch good for only a couple. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Allen again. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So the Ravens now down by 1. And time, a huge factor. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now it's the Bills' turn. Trailing by a touchdown. Just under 2 minutes to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. To throw. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Back to throw. Left side here to Sanders. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. On play action, Allen, 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone, and they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Bills getting set to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run at Sanders. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Allen's throw is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in.
Switch up, switch up. 55. Come on, the ball. Mike, right there, 55. I got one. 55, Mark, 55.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen. He's got his man on the crossing route. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll find Hall. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 32 on the play. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Open space inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
1st and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll run with Swift. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Tonight's
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Ravens, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll have another road date next.
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera system incredible. Came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me roll? dope. Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah. When I hit that, okay, yeah, yeah. When I hit that, it's I ain't like it, okay, yeah, yeah. When I hit that, okay, yeah, yeah. When I hit that. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.